So by now, y'all should have heard J. Cole's song Port Antonio. Came out about 2 days ago. And it's getting mixed reviews. Some people hate it. Some people love it. Me in particular, I don't really care for it. He could have kept that. You know, just make your songs, make your verses, put out the fallout. You know what I'm saying? The fall off or whatever. I think it's called the fall off. Put that out. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear about the beef no more. Like the beef was 5 months ago, bro. You definitely shouldn't even be talking about it. But anyway, we have Rory and Maul here. We about to react to this video because Maul crashes out. He crashes out. So let's check it out.
Cole said, I pulled the plug because I've seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood. They wanted clicks to make their pockets grow.
J. Cole wants clicks and he wants his pockets to grow as well.
Okay, but have you not also said that this was Kendrick's biggest moment?
It is.
And that this is kind of his trick throughout his years.
It was Cole's biggest moment too. Talk to that.
What was Cole's biggest moment?
This battle. This would have been Cole's biggest moment as well.
Oh, that's hypothetical. We don't know.
Oh, we know. He put a record out.
Yeah.
That was not Cole's 7-minute drill was not Cole's biggest moment, but like not even close. 2014 Forest Hills Drive was his biggest moment.
This moment was Cole's biggest moment as a rapper.
You're saying it could have been if he participated.
Yeah.
So he didn't.
I agree that if Cole had got involved, it would have been his biggest moment because it's Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Kendrick is in there too, but let's be real. Drake is running hip hop, been running hip hop for the last, 12, 13, 14 years. It would have been his biggest moment for sure.
Didn't participate.
Yes, and then he stepped out based off the exact convo that you have had with me.
Did he participate?
If that means I got to dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bots just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes. This is the same shit you have said, which I have agreed with you when it came to Kendrick. You even came on here and talked about fake views with Spotify and connections behind the scenes. Everything Cole is saying about Kendrick, you have said. And he said he didn't want to participate in this battle because that's what it was. I think you guys have the exact same opinion.
But he participated.
Before he knew what it was going to become.
He participated. He put a song out. He had bars directed at Kendrick, dissing his discography, calling his albums lackluster. He participated in the beef.
I agree.
So what are we talking about here?
And
what is all of this?
And he backed out.
Who wanted blood? Who wanted to see somebody get hurt? What are we talking about here?
The same thing.
Someone got shot.
The same thing you and Drake also said at the end of Heart Part 6. Like, this shit is played out, bro. Why you keep doing this shit? It's weird. It's done. Stop with all this. Is the same reason Cole backed out. The same reason you hate that battle and feel like Drake won because Kendrick made up some lies and did.
When J. Cole dropped out of the battle and apologized to Kendrick on stage, the beef ain't really get cracking like that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even get cracking like this. I don't understand Rory's point right there.
Weird shit is the reason why Cole backed out.
That's not the reason Cole backed out.
It's not.
Stop it. It's not the reason Cole.
Why do you think he backed out?
Why do I think he backed out? I think he backed out because that song he put out didn't land. It didn't hit as hard as he thought it would.
It was trash, bro.
I think that was a test that he put his foot in the water to test the temperature, and he backed out. He didn't want no parts of it.
Of course, this podcast.
But now you can't sit here.
So.
You can't sit here and say, "Oh, they wanted blood." Who wanted blood? We wanted to see y'all rap. Nobody wanted to see nobody get hurt.
Somebody, of
nobody
course
wanted to
not.
see nobody fight.
I don't think Cole is suggesting that it's a metaphor. I don't think it's a legitimate blood.
So hold on. This is what he's saying though. Y'all wanted this for clicks and views. You want clicks and views too, nigga. You put a song out. You posted a song on YouTube. You want clicks and views as well.
In response,
so I don't know what that
like
means.
That.
I don't know what that means. Y'all just want clicks and views. You want clicks and views as well. Yeah. Everybody wants clicks and views.
But there's a difference between clicks and views when it comes to something having value. Like
when somebody steps on your bar and shits on your bar and shits on your verse, as a rapper, you stand on your pen. Kendrick went at Cole. He shitted on his bar, on his only #1 record. Yeah, let's replay how this thing started. Kendrick shitted on your bar, Jermaine, and I love Cole. Let me put that out there. Like
it don't look like it though.
It ain't about what it looked like. It's about what I'm telling you. I love Cole.
I believe Maul does love Cole.
Anything he says from now on, I don't believe him.
Me either.
I don't want to hear it. I don't believe it. Don't land the same.
It's like you jumped in the water and jumped back out. It's cowardly, bro. I don't want to hear that. I'm the best. Don't nobody want to see me. Well, you had the opportunity to get into some action, and you chose the coward way out. I'm sorry. You should have never. You can record that song, but you ain't got to put it out, bro. You ain't gotta put that shit out. You can listen to it in your own car, but you put it out for the world to hear and then took it off your mixtape. That was corny. Sorry.
Wait,
Because when it was time, because if we go back
believe him.
If we go back to the tapes, the first thing I said when this whole shit started was, I'm more impressed to see what Cole does because we've never seen Cole battle tested.
He did say that. A lot of people said that.
That was one of the first things I said. I want to see how Cole performs under these lights because we've never seen it. We've never seen him perform under these lights where it was a battle and somebody was going at him and testing his pen. Kendrick shitted on your bar. You're the one that said Big Three and all of this. Is it K Dot? Is it Aubrey? Is it me? You did that.
He did.
He shitted on your bar, and for a hot second, you stood on your pen and you put out a verse and had bars directed towards him. But then all of a sudden, in the famous words of Trump, he went another way. He backed out.
Trump.
I don't know if him and Kendrick had a personal conversation. Kendrick gave him, told him what he was about to say about Drake, this, that, and the third, and he was like, oh, nah, I'm cool.
Well, we were told that Schoolboy Q told Cole
whatever was said.
Yeah.
If I go on tour with you tomorrow.
We're Toronto next week.
Toronto next weekend.
Okay.
Next week.
All right.
You put
you
put millions of dollars in my pocket. You give me my first #1 song.
Okay.
You think that another rapper could say something about me and you, and I don't bomb on that nigga?
What?
I mean, in my position, I would say yes.
I'm asking you a question. Do you think that if you take me on?
No, like, what does that have to do with anything? Cole is cool with Kendrick and Drake. It's a reason why Kendrick said, did Cole foul? I don't know why you pretended or something like that. He basically mentioned that Drake was doing Cole foul. I don't know what he meant by that, but that's what Kendrick said, right? I think Drake was using Cole as a pawn. That's what I think. I think he was using him. And Cole didn't see that for some reason. That's what I think.
On tour. And you put millions of dollars in my pocket. You give me my first #1 song. And a rapper shits on the bar where I bigged him up. I gave him props. I put us in the same, we the best three in this shit. And I didn't go at him. I didn't throw no shots at him. Showed him love. And that rapper shits on my bar, our song. You think that I'm gonna just run home and act like it ain't a war outside?
Well, I think that's a separate combo, which I'm happy to have. That's just a whole new topic. Yes, I could see Drake being upset that Cole did that.
We're not talking about Drake. We're not talking about Cole. I'm asking you, do you think if you take me on tour and put millions of dollars in my pocket and give me my first #1 song and a rapper shits on that #1 song, you think that I'm not going to engage in a back and forth with this dude?
I would think so, yes.
And that's all I'm saying here. So now don't give me this long voice note because you know Drake ain't fucking with you. Now you want to give us the voice note that you could have sent to Drake yourself. We didn't have to.
Wrong with I would love to hear this music. I want to hear all this shit.
I don't want to. That's personal shit. Call Drake and text him.
The whole beef was personal shit. What are we talking about?
Tell Drake, text him, send him a voice note because you ain't spoke to him since you spoke to Kendrick.
The whole point of the
Maul be tight. You see the Maul is tight at J. Cole. God damn, he is all up on Drake's nuts, ain't he?
Battle was all personal shit. What are we talking about?
Listen to what I'm saying. We're not talking about a battle. These are words that we know he wants to tell Drake, but he knows Drake ain't picking up the phone for him. So therefore, let me.
So he can't rap it?
He can. I don't want to hear it.
I want to hear.
I don't care to hear this shit.
I don't care what you or Drake thinks about it when I want to hear Jermaine Cole rap about what happened the last 3 months.
We're not talking about. We're talking about the scope of if you and your friend are rappers, and then another rapper jumps in on some song that you and him got that's #1, shits on your bar. You look like you want to fight, but then you're like, nah, I don't want to fight.
Nah.
You go home. Months later, you can't, and you still, and here's the thing, you still rapping. So why not just engage in the fucking battle? You ain't stopped rapping since.
And I'm saying, you're saying a separate point. What I'm explaining to you is the answer to your question. He explained why he didn't want to do the fucking battle.
But you did. You put if Cole never put out a record, never put out a bar, I wouldn't even be talking about this. I'm like, yo, listen, he ain't want to get into it. Cool. But you put a record out.
If he didn't address any of this, you'd kill him for not addressing it.
How? I don't even speak on.
It's not true, bro. This was never about J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. This was always about Kendrick and Drake. As far as we know, I think over the years, Kendrick and J. Cole been throwing shots at each other, but not like Drake and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? This was never about J. Cole being involved. J. Cole could have sat this one out. He got in his feelings because of what Kendrick said on Like That, which wasn't really addressing J. Cole as much as it was Drake. And he fell for it, jumped out the window, and crashed out.
Cole, unless he puts a verse on, I'm like, nah, that was dope. He can still rap, but all that best rapper out, you never wear that title again. I don't give a fuck. You could put out the most flawless verse we've ever heard, and you're never getting the best rapper title from me.
What does that do with this?
Because when it was time to show that you was the best rapper, you told us you couldn't sleep, and you went home.
Okay.
So I don't want to hear none of the. I don't believe none of these bars. Don't tell me we wanted blood. We didn't want blood. We wanted to see the people that we thought was the best engage in a rap battle. We didn't want y'all to fight and people to get shot. Nobody asked for that. What is this? They want blood. No, we don't.
Go ahead, Damaris, and I'll address this blood part.
I have so many points. The first one, the saying of, I just took you on tour and put millions in your pocket and gave you your first number one.
That's crazy.
Y'all talking like Cole was like some opening like act from like Mississippi.
No, nobody's talking like that, man. And now I'm about to start yelling because that's not what we're talking about.
You sitting up here saying he took him on tour.
He took him on tour. He put millions of dollars in his pocket.
And you don't think that was reciprocal at all. You think that he just took like some random niggas, like some random nigga that had no value. You think that Drake took somebody on tour that doesn't put any value because you
nobody said that.
But that's how you're talking. Okay, well,
we don't have to talk about that fact. If Drake takes you on tour, you have value. We know that.
I think Cole wanted to do that for some fly shit. I don't think Cole needed the money. They did B markets. They did like Orlando and shit. No offense to Orlando, but they didn't even do a major market. That was two friends having fun.
Y'all are crazy, dog. Who said he needed money?
Who
said that?
Okay, well, you talking like he did.
Yeah, you act like that's a stat in this whole thing.
He took you on tour and put millions in your pocket. You talking like he needed the money. That's what you saying. He took him on tour and put millions in your pocket. If I don't need the millions and you put millions in my pocket, like, why does that matter? If I have millions and you put a couple extra, like, what are you talking about?
If I got millions and you give me a couple extra.
But I'm saying,
what are you talking about?
But you acting like he didn't earn that money. Like, that's a handout. You talking like it's a handout. That's not a handout.
That was two A-list rappers trying to have a moment, which is great.
I'm speaking to the facts. He went on tour. He made millions of dollars with somebody.
So what?
And another rapper shitted on your only number one song. The bar that you put in that song.
Yeah, fuck the big three.
And then you swing. Didn't hit as hard as you thought you would, but you swung.
It was a love tap.
And then you decide, I don't want to fight. What is that energy? What is that?
So
Kendrick shitted on the song because Drake is throwing subs. Because J. Cole is throwing subs. What is putting millions in the pocket got to do with anything? That's where I'm lost at, Maul. Please explain, because you ain't explaining this well.
But you're saying blood. You really think he was actually talking about people harming each other? No. What he was talking about was blood. Is someone is now called a pedophile. That's what he's referring to.
Bro,
do you remember when we did the interview with the Washington Post?
Bro. Listen,
hear me out.
Hear me out. Because I don't want to yell. Because I don't want niggas.
It's okay to yell.
No, it's not okay to yell. What I'm saying is simply this: J. Cole, one of the best rappers we've ever had, no doubt about it. But when it comes to being called the best ever, the best right now, none of that shit gets no validation no more. Because when it's time for the best to show that they're the best, what they do is they show that they're the best. If the best comes at you as an MC, which I believe Cole is, you stand on your MC pen.
Okay. And you have said that, and I've agreed with you, and I have.
It don't sound like you agree with me.
Let me finish. I have no issue with anyone that feels a way towards Cole and him being the best because he backed out of a battle. I'm not here to argue that. If you view it that way, I actually completely understand your perspective. Now, do you remember when you and I did the Washington Post interview?
No.
Right after the battle. We had just got back from vacation.
Man,
Washington Post interviewed us about what was going on.
What was that, May?
And we both were discussing, as much as we liked the Kendrick and Drake back and forth, we do kind of need to reassess where we're at with battling, because if these things are true that are being said, this is a separate conversation. This isn't whose baby mother got fucked. This isn't who's more gangster. This isn't who has more goons. This line crossed, and it may be a time to evaluate what the fuck we're doing in rap battles when pedophilia comes in, because if someone pulls someone's card and says they're not gangster, cool, who gives a fuck? That's rap music. Pedophiles different. We discussed that with the Washington Post. No. Now I'm saying,
why?
Cole is saying the exact same shit you and I have agreed with. I don't want to part. This isn't rap battle anymore. Y'all have taken this shit to a whole nother level. Somebody got called a pedophile. I don't want to participate in this shit. I don't give a fuck who's a better rapper.
Rory.
What's about fucking kids?
Rory, he called him a pedophile way after J. Cole took the song back. What are you talking about right now?
Because I'm sure J. Cole knew that was coming.
So that's my point in all of this.
Yeah, if I find out y'all are going that.
Ain't no way J. Cole knew that Not Like Us was coming out and the PDF file accusation was gonna come out. There's no way he knew that. He probably knew, like Schoolboy Q allegedly told J. Cole he might want to leave this alone because it's gonna get ugly, right? But we don't know what that means. I don't think them songs was even ready yet. I don't. If you listen to them, they wasn't ready like immediately. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Schoolboy Q heard those songs when they first. I don't think them songs was ready yet at the time Schoolboy Q allegedly talked to J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that
route. Peace.
But the good thing of a song like this is, and this is what I love, whereas not to take a shot at Drake, but it's going to sound like shade. Drake has been posting on his Instagram story, and we've been dissecting shade for the last 3 months or so. Cole put it all on a fucking record and spoke exactly how he feels. So instead of hypothetically, just read the fucking lyrics. They're here in front of us. He says, "My friends went to war. I walked away with all the blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try to wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly." And I finished the lyrics. My dog texted me. I'll share the words you said to me.
We read it too.
This is where it gets. This is important. This is why this is what we're talking about.
Send that to Drake. I don't want to hear that.
Well, then I'm talking to
the majority
Rory.
of this wasn't even to Drake. The majority of this was to the fans. Two lines were to Drake.
If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me.
Who's the gun?
Remember, we're not talking about literal blood.
Damn, you don't sound really objective right now at all.
Fuck this shit. Nobody want to hear this shit, man.
Everybody wants to hear it.
Nobody want to hear this shit. If you refuse to shoot the gun, of course you did. If you refuse to shoot you shot the gun, nigga. You responded. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? He shot the gun.
And then is now explaining why he backed out. And I'm not here to argue with you.
Nobody want to hear that shit.
I'm telling you, we do not care. In October, when the beef ended in May, why you backed out? You've been putting out other songs. You could have put this song out in May, in June. July is pushing it. It's October, fam. It's about to be New Year. It's about to be 2025. We don't care why you backed out, Cole. Shut the fuck up.
Man, you shot the gun.
Yo, if Cole never addressed any of this shit, you would call him out for not addressing
it. No, I wouldn't.
He explained what
I'm calling him out for exactly what I'm calling him out about. You can't shoot the gun, aka put out a diss record, and then say, nah, you know what? I'm cool.
It's corny.
What? Nigga, he went at you. He went at your bar. He shitted on your bar.
We've had that conversation for the last however many months.
And we all know who the beef was
what I'm saying.
There's nothing to address.
He's explaining why he didn't want to do it. And it's the exact same views that you and I have had about this whole shit.
No, it's not.
This shit is not rap anymore.
No, it's not.
Someone's going to be called a pedophile at the Super Bowl. This has gone past rap beef.
No, but my issue with that whole pedophile bar is you said he's a certified pedophile. You got to show us that he's a pedophile. That was my own. Now, if he is a pedophile, then I agree with you calling him that. Then I agree with that bar. If he is.
Okay.
But he ain't.
Okay.
So that's why that whole shit is corny to me.
So you agree with Cole?
No, I don't agree with Cole.
No, Rory and
Man, they was going around in circles for the end part of that video. But anyway, yeah, so let me know down in the comments if y'all like this song, yes or no. And please give this video a like. I really would appreciate it. And I'll catch y'all next time.